time now is 5:16. Getting a good night's sleep seems to be an ongoing battle for many people. We've talked about quiet time and getting off electronics, but now doctors are saying it could have something to do with what we are eating before we go to bed. Fox Medical Team's Dina Centofanti joins us now with more on this news. And Dina, you have a list of 5 foods that might be keeping us up at night. Good morning.
Good morning, Pam. Yes, it's sort of complicated. What do we eat right before bed? We don't want to go to bed completely hungry. We don't want to be too full, so it's a little bit complicated, but we do know that we need to, probably most of us need to be doing a better job of getting more sleep. So let's talk about what we're eating before bed, what you should eat, and maybe what you should avoid. I got a couple things here. And these are both good and bad, so we'll talk about that in a minute. But first, let's get to the list. Chocolate, which I like to sneak into the secret chocolate stash at home and grab a square or a handful. But the problem with chocolate, whether it's dark milk, it has caffeine in it, and that can disrupt your sleep for, obviously for several reasons, increasing rapid eye movement. And there's the sugar factor, too, which can be a problem. Okay, next on our list is cheese. Now, I think the problem with cheese is more so what you're eating it with. If you're pairing that with a little salami or pepperoni, putting it on a little cracker, those salty foods, those processed meats can give you a high dose of tyramine. It's an amino acid that can make you feel alert. Spicy foods, that's a no-no. You know, when you eat something spicy, it gets you going, gets your blood flowing, heats you up inside. That's what it's going to do to you while you're trying to sleep. So you can't do that. Number 4, ice cream. I mean, who doesn't love a little ice cream right before bed? It's so relaxing. The problem is the sugar there. That's going to spike your blood sugar levels, your cortisol. You're going to go up and down. Yeah, your body can't be sleeping when it's dealing with all that sugar in its system. Number 5 on the list is chips. The problem with chips is 2 things. First of all, you got your fatty food. You don't want fatty foods. And you don't want a lot of sodium when you're trying to sleep, because that leads to a dehydration issue. Okay, so what should you eat? Cherries. Cherries have a little bit of melatonin. We're talking tart cherries. Have a little bit of melatonin in it, and also help your body make the melatonin, which is what helps you sleep. So cherries, always number 1 on the list. Raw honey also can stimulate some melatonin and shut off some chemical messengers that make you feel awake. Bananas have magnesium, so look up foods that have magnesium, because magnesium has been getting a lot of attention for helping relax everything, helping you sleep at night. So there's food, you can take supplements, of course, but there's a lot of foods have magnesium in them. Turkey has that tryptophan. We talk about that at Thanksgiving, why we feel a little bit sleepy after the big Thanksgiving dinner. And almonds also have magnesium. Tofu, another food with magnesium. Pumpkin seeds. So there are lots of ways to, I mean, they're not the most delicious midnight snacks, but you can go for some spinach. Oatmeal, by the way, Pam, another one, big when it comes to magnesium.
Which is
so you
really
can be kind of smart.
Okay, it's really interesting, because as I'm listening to all of your things, so one of our directors brought in Pringles, so, potato chips, I guess, is something we can eat in the morning then, because I'm thinking, oh my gosh, you're saying bananas have magnesium. I'm putting them in a smoothie in the morning. That might make me more tired in the morning. So we really need to think those energy foods versus calming foods.
Right. And I think the magnesium is okay any time of the day, as far as I think it doesn't make you physically drowsy, but it does help calm that central nervous system a little bit. So helps shut the mind down a little bit at night when you're trying to fall asleep. But I think you can still eat some of those foods. I might need that
before this job. Dave Clark and I are sad about, he likes ice cream. I like chocolate before
Come on,
bed,
Dana,
so.
let me have it.
I know.
It's tough.
By the way, I'll tell you guys this. There's many debates from the medical community on what to eat and what not to eat before bed. So you do you.
Okay. But many of us have problems sleeping. So Dina Centofanti, thank you so much. That is great information. Love it.
Thanks.
All right.